Guys, a question I'm asked all the time: can you drop body fat and keep carbs in? The answer, very simply, is yes. I'm a big fan of carbohydrates, but when it comes to losing body fat, people aren't prepared to drop them enough. Now, when do I most want you to use them? I want you to use them around training. So when it comes to non-training days, I do want you to suck it up and go lower carbs. But when it comes to training days, the best time to have your carbohydrates is around the training window. I'm all for people having carbs pre-training. I'm all for people having some oats, for example, or sweet potato or whatever, an hour and a half before training. Have it far enough away from training that it doesn't upset your digestive system, but I want you to train hard. A lot of the times over the years when I put people through low carb diets, they don't recover well during training. They don't get very good pumps. Their energy in the training session dips. And the reason why most people on low carb diets have low energy is because when the glycogen's out of the body's trying to catch up and make fuel. So it makes a lot of sense to have carbs around the training window. If you're relatively inexperienced or an intermediate lifter, then I would add carbs in pre-training and then add carbs in post-training. Honestly, that is the two most advantageous points to be having carbohydrates during the day. And then in the evening for most people, a few carbohydrates before bed's not a bad thing. So let's say, for example, you're having 120 grams of carbs. You could have 50 grams of carbs before you train, 50 grams of carbs post-training, and then 20 grams of carbs before bed. Now, before training, you want low glycemic index. So you want something that's not going to cause your blood sugar to go up and then crash down. Something like sweet potatoes, something like brown rice, or if you're like me, I have oats with whey in it before I train. When you finish training, your muscle cells are pretty depleted in carbohydrates. This is a chance to facilitate and get the blood sugar back in, get the recovery process moving forward. This is where you can actually choose food sources that are fast acting on the bloodstream. I haven't got a problem with my clients having some cereal post-training. You get the sugar straight into the body. It's very easy to absorb. Other food sources such as white rice, absolutely great post-training. A little bit of fruit mixed in there as well, some raisins, maybe half a banana and half rice. Great post-training. And then if you're looking for something pre-bed, maybe just some oats before bed or half a sweet potato with a small meal. Absolutely perfect. Increases serotonin before bed, increases your sleep. So a lot of people are all for low carbs for losing fat. I'm all for maximum energy, maximal recovery, and maximal sleep. In my experience, those 3 times of the day is when you really, really do want your carbs. Overall, when you're trying to lose body fat, it is a matter of how healthy you can get your body and calories in versus calories out. It matters. So providing that you have that all under balance and under control and you can train hard in the gym, get those carbohydrates in and you can still shift body fat.